CECOT, Centro de Confinamiento del Terrorismo, is a high-security prison in El Salvador, designed to house the country's most dangerous gang members. Opened in 2023 under President Nayib Bukele's administration, it is considered one of the most secure and strictest prisons in the world. Key features of CECOT. Massive capacity. The facility can hold up to 40,000 inmates, making it one of the largest prisons in the world. Extreme security. The prison is heavily guarded with 24/7 surveillance, armed guards, and high walls with electric fencing. Harsh conditions. Inmates are denied privileges like contact with the outside world, and their movements are heavily restricted. No rehabilitation programs. Unlike many modern prisons that focus on rehabilitation, CECOT is designed for strict punishment, with little emphasis on reintegration into society. Gang crackdown. The prison was built as part of Bukele's aggressive war on gangs, specifically targeting MS-13 and Barrio 18, which have terrorized El Salvador for years. Controversies and human rights concerns. While some praise CECOT for dramatically reducing crime rates in El Salvador, human rights organizations have raised concerns about inhumane conditions, lack of due process, and reports of wrongful detentions under the government's state of emergency. 1. Security measures. Nearly impossible to escape. CECOT is built like a fortress, making it one of the most secure prisons in the world. Some of its top security features include 24/7 surveillance. Hundreds of security cameras monitor every corner of the prison. Biometric access. Guards and staff must go through multiple identity checks to enter restricted areas. Armed military and police presence. The prison is surrounded by heavily armed soldiers and police units. Multiple security gates. Inmates must pass through multiple steel doors before reaching their cells. Electric fencing and watchtowers. Perimeter walls are reinforced with high-voltage electric fences and multiple guard towers. No contact with the outside world. Inmates have no access to phone calls, letters, or family visits to prevent communication with gangs. 2. Daily life inside. Brutal and strict. Life in CECOT is harsh and designed for punishment, not rehabilitation. Inmates endure extreme confinement. They are locked in crowded cells with no beds, no windows, and minimal movement allowed. No personal space. Cells house hundreds of gang members, often forcing them to sleep on the floor. No activities or rehabilitation. Unlike other prisons, CECOT has no educational programs, no work opportunities, and no recreational activities. Minimal food and water. Meals are basic, and access to clean water is strictly controlled. Physical and psychological pressure. Prisoners are forced to sit in rigid positions for hours, with zero tolerance for disobedience.